Hi, we're going to the most exciting book release. It's for Local Heavens by K.M. Fajardo, or I know her as Chris. Oh my god, look how pretty the cover is, and Chris is so pretty too. She is a celebrity. I am just a fangirl. I'm so happy for Chris. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud for her. Local Heavens is a queer cyberpunk retelling of The Great Gatsby. I asked Chris to sign the book with her favorite line from the book. She said it's the last two lines of page 229. So what are you guys waiting for? Go grab a copy at a local bookstore near you. Hi, my name is Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. I am a science fiction and fantasy writer. I'm in the middle of a complete rewrite of my young adult fantasy book, and I'm also a product manager by day. I work at one of the largest banks in the world. So how do I start this video? In November, I plan on making my own November writing challenge. I heard novel November is a thing. I don't know what other people are doing, but if you would like a challenge that's not nanowrimo, feel free to do this one. I'm gonna go over the rules for this challenge and then we will start vlogging for the week. I hope I can make weekly vlogs, but because I haven't vlogged in 4 months, I'm really rusty and I don't know if I can. I actually don't know if I can do it, but something to think about, I guess, for me. So the rules are pretty simple. I want to write 5 out of 7 times out of the week, and 2, I want to read 30 minutes every single day. So for the first rule, I don't really have a time. I don't really have a specific criteria, whether that's time-based or word count-based. I'm gonna write until I feel satisfied and proud of my work I've done for that writing session. I'm at the point in my writing career / life where I feel like I can do this and I wouldn't like cheat myself out of it. But if it works better for you, feel free to include a time, like 1 hour every day, 2 hours every day, or word count, 500 every day, 1,000 every day. I think I will try to do 2 hours, but really I just want to work until I feel like I've made some sort of progress and I feel accomplished and happy / proud of the work I put in. Anything else you need to know? Nothing really. Today I won't be writing because I planned on going to Chloe Gong's release event for her book Cold Wire. It's really funny that every time I vlog, I just end up capturing all these like release events I'm going to. I actually don't go to many / at all. I just went to the last one and put it in this video because I didn't have another video to put those clips in. And last year I went to 3 launches. They just so happened to all be in the fall. Like everything is always in the fall. I don't know why. And it's funny because Lynn's book that's coming out next year, I think, is also a fall release. So anyway, fall is a fun time to be a writer. The thing is, I'm not sure if I'm going because the path, which is the train between New Jersey and New York, the path I want to take is suspended right now because of some NYPD investigation. It's been suspended for almost 2 hours now. I don't know. I mean, it's only 3:30 and I would have to leave around 5. So hopefully I'll have a better idea. If I'm not going, then I will write. But if I am going, I won't write. That's the trade-off. It's November 3rd. It's also Brambly's birthday. You want an update on the Brambleys? He is sleeping in his favorite spot. He loves these packaging papers and he loves being in this little crate. So, you know how old he is? He's 7 years old. Do you have anything you want to say for yourself, Bramblies? I guess not.
Thank you so much for coming. I was just talking about this earlier where I was a COVID author, you know, so all the in-person events I've done, I've had like an in-conversation partner.
Hey, if you've been getting value out of this vlog, please give this video a thumbs up or hit subscribe so YouTube can recommend this video to other writers like yourself. So I want to talk a little bit about my process on how I'm doing this rewrite before I give it an update. The reason why I have to rewrite is because the way the story is going to be told is not how it, like, I just have to change the way the story is being told. Nothing really is too different in terms of the content and what is happening, but yeah, the way it's told and the writing, specifically the writing, is really different. This book has a very lyrical tone. One of the comments I got from Aiden Thomas is that I had really good writing, and I want to maintain that level of writing throughout the whole book, and the previous draft was just not that at all in any way, shape, or form, and so I have to rewrite the book because it has to match the beginning, like the first 3 chapters. So I have been writing this book from scratch, and I'm not even using my old draft as a template, really. I kind of have the story like so well thought out in my head that I feel like I'm just writing it again, like it's a different book, but it's not. So I've already outlined all the chapters I want to write, and I pretty much just write from scratch. And the way I write from scratch, the way I draft, is what I call maybe a dirty draft, or fast draft. I feel like none of those exactly capture what I do. What I do is that I summarize the chapter, and I kind of write a prosy outline. So everything is told, everything is an exposition, because the point of me doing this is so I can understand the shape of this chapter or a short story. I've been doing this style for a while now, and I think if you watch Chris's dialogue first video, it's kind of similar like that. When I write dialogue in my like first drafts, they're they're like really bad. It's like really bad dialogue. It's just like really direct to the point, and that's because I'm trying to figure out what I want the characters to say. So with this book, I've been drafting chapters at a time, and I go back and I edit them, because these like first drafts are unreadable. And if you're not me, you're not gonna understand it because it reads like an outline. So when I go back and I edit it, that's really when it becomes more like a story, when the writing actually reads like prose. So in the summer, I think I did 1 to 5, and then I did 5 to 10 during the fall. I could have kept doing that, but I knew I had to stop because there's so much I gained from the story when I go back and actually write it. At this point, I have 8 chapters of readable material that I could quite frankly like query right now if I wanted to. So that's where I am in the story. I'm currently on chapter 9. Does that make any sense? I don't know if that made any sense. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I actually feel like I've been explaining this writing method or style that I've been doing for a while now, and I think this is just my style. I do this for everything. I do this for short stories, and apparently it's really working for me with novel writing as well. I really like knowing what the chapter is supposed to hit and then going back and making it sound like a story. So it's funny because these chapters are really long. All my chapters are approaching like 3,500 words, and I'm really trying to not let it go beyond that. I think chapter 8 is like 3,800, and there's just no way, like I couldn't find any way to cut it. So with the way I'm doing it like this, I'm adding so much more to each chapter, and now I don't know what the word count of this book is going to be, because even though I have written like dirty drafted up to chapter 10, technically I've only really written it to chapter 8. I still have to edit 9 and 10, and already all of that is like 28k words. 10 chapters, 28k words, like not even finished editing the last 2 chapters. So I don't know. I don't want this book to exceed more than 85, 90k. I really want it to be like in the 80, 85. That's my sweet spot. That's what I'm aiming for. Okay, so all that background information aside, update time. The update is that, I don't know if you tell from my voice, but I got really sick this week, and I barely didn't do anything, and I failed my first goal. I got so sick that I thought I had COVID because I lost my sense of taste. And instead of pushing through, I was like, I need to rest, so I'm going to let my body rest. So I didn't write Tuesday. I didn't write Wednesday. I was feeling a little bit better yesterday, so I dabbled the first page of chapter 9. I tried to vlog it. It didn't really work, but here's a clip of me writing. And if you want to stay till the end of the video, I have a bonus clip because I just ended up not wanting to put that clip or those clips I filmed yesterday into the vlog. So that's the update. It's 7:30 right now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this video. Wait, did I say it's Friday? Yeah, I definitely said it was Friday, right? I'm going to edit this video, and I think I'm definitely going to work on the book after I edit this video. Let's talk about the second goal. I definitely hit my second goal of reading. On Monday, I was reading Local Heavens, and I finished it. And now I'm reading Chloe Gong's Cold Wire. After the event, I was just really inspired, and I started reading it, and it's so good. It gave me a lot of inspiration to write more young adult. Aside from those two goals, I do have other updates that I did throughout the week. So yeah, even though I did not write, I still had to do Augur work. So I am one of the lead editors at Augur this year. I have my own issue coming out later this month. Didn't put the 2 and 2 together that this month is also like the November month for writing, also for the issue that's coming out. And what I did on Tuesday through my sickness is that I put together our table of contents. So that's very exciting. I got to see some drafts of the covers. That's all very exciting. There's also illustrations in the issue. So if you're interested in reading literary, speculative Canadian stories, be sure to check out Augur issue 8.3. That's coming out, I believe, somewhere around November 15th. I have to write my editorial letter, which is like like at the start of a magazine, there's like little letter written by the editor. Oh my god. So I'm gonna be doing that. I still have to write I still have to write that letter, so I think I will do it tomorrow. And I got back probably my final edit to my R&R. I talked about this R&R in the last video. Yes, it took 4 months, like 5 months to do this R&R. I think I got it, I don't know, my last video was like June. Wait, did I even talk about it in the last video? I don't even know, but yes, I think I did. So I hope that story will be accepted because I worked on it so much. And it made me, this experience made me realize that I don't want to do R&Rs for literary agents. Like, there's no way I'm gonna fix my book to get a maybe from a literary agent. I think it's a different story if it is an editor requesting for an R&R. I think I'm more interested in doing that, but a literary agent, that's not gonna be me. I put in so much effort just for this short story. This short story is 1,200 words. Can you imagine doing it with a full-on manuscript? No, that can't be me. So I think that's all the updates. I know this vlog is not really even a vlog. I was really frustrated at the circumstance, but what can I do? I got sick. I didn't do a lot of things I wanted to do this week. So hopefully next week will be better. I don't know if I totally enjoyed making these videos, but maybe I'll try vlogging again next week, take you through an actual realistic week, because this week was almost like a write-off. Okay, I think that's it. Anything else? Nothing else. Thanks so much for watching this video. I might catch up on where I've been in another video, or maybe never, who knows. And yeah, if you want to stick around to the end of the video, I'll show you the bonus content from yesterday. Kirby's trying to get out of here.
You hate me, Moose.